Yeah, because I'm the luckiest dude in the world, man. I was born into a world of hope, optimism, peace, love, books, and music. I got to know Dan Levitard years and years ago. I got to know Stu Gotts. I got to know all the other guys on your team there. I'm a team guy, and I'm really enjoying this year's NBA Finals. I found basketball when I was 8 years old, 3 years after I found my bike. And then just 1 year later, I found Chick Hearn on the radio, and that changed everything for me. When I was 15, I found the Grateful Dead, Stu Gotts, UCLA, and John Wooden. Then when I was 17, I found the ultimate mentor, Ernie Vanderway. 28, Marty Glickman taught me how to speak. When I was 37, I found the woman of my dreams, Lori, the greatest everything ever. She's not a thing, but I can't think of a better word than everything. We have 6 children, 14 grandchildren. When I was 55, Dr. Garfin, Dr. Liz Stimpson, UC San Diego, they saved my life, fixing my spine. When I was 56, I found Pat Kilkenny and Ted Roth, who took Ernie Vanderway's place. Now that I'm 70, I just found Jerry's middle finger, and now I have a chance at a full and complete life. I am the luckiest guy in the world, and believe it or not, ESPN is putting a 30 for 30 on my life on TV tonight. Now,
take a bite out of it while it's lit.
While it's lit.
Say, oh, I'm kidding. I can't.
I love everything about the Maui Invitational. Here next to the banyan tree with some real dead wood.
Wouldn't do this for everybody, but I'm doing it for you.
I love rowing. I love my boat. Look at the water. Look at the waves.
We got a whale out there. We finally caught a whale.
Right there. I thought you were the whale.
Bailiff, please.
Arrest this man. Security.
I love clams.
I carved it out of driftwood with a popsicle stick from the beach.
Wow.
Just in my spare time.
No dead wood here.
Let's eat.
All right. Now, I love my bike.
I love
Unbelievable. I remember being at Berkeley. Blotches of beard not connecting on my face. I could smell colors. I could feel sounds. Has there ever been a player better than Detlef Schrempf?
Walton is here, along with Bill Walton.
How great is this? Enjoying ourselves, enjoying the energy happening here inside the arena, outside, the beautiful, the landscape that is Arizona, but inside, how loud can it? The look on your face, Bill, is that of utter frustration.
Finally, some inspiration. The negativity that I have to fight every single moment. And now, someone here who can shine the light. Someone who can appreciate the beauty of a saguaro. Somebody who knows about the grandeur of the Sonoran Desert. Somebody who knows that rivers can flow uphill.
You never know when to talk when he's going, do you? You never know when there's going to be a break. He continues to go the entire time into three. What was that three? I wasn't even looking. I wasn't paying attention to the game.
That we might do some good against them because we did have the height advantage and our front line was so unbelievable with Kevin McHale and Robert Parrish and Dennis Johnson in the background and Danny Ainge. And I think our only downfall at the time was Bill Walton was coming in as our sixth man.
Although that was a season where for once he was healthy. I think he played in 79 or 80 games that year. One thing that strikes me as... Oh, go ahead, Larry. Go ahead.
Well, Bill was healthy when he wanted to be. He played an awful lot of games and a lot of minutes for us that year, but at times we had to beg him to play.
For me to say a word, because I've never had that problem in my life.
LeBron was the last guy to repeat in the NBA when he was down with Miami. And now he's come back here. And at 52 years, they went without anything. But all the things that LeBron has done, his philanthropic work, his business work, his ability to inspire and lead and drive communities. We're going to be getting into all those different aspects of this incredible personality. And please go on ESPN.com right now because there's a brand new story by Pablo Torre. It's a fabulous story about LeBron and his business interests and all the things. And I want to salute the Harvard man, Pablo Torre, for coming out with this incredible story. And we get to be here tonight to witness it all, to chronicle it 15 years later. Who would have ever thought, hey, did anything happen in your life in the last 15 years?
Nothing at all. Hey, let me just say this, though, about LeBron, echoing what Bill said. You know, everybody's talking right now, best
players, Westbrook and Harden. You look at their stats, and they certainly got to be the 1-2 punch basically for the MVP. But let me tell you this. If you were starting a team and you wanted one guy, I want a guy with a winner's mentality, a guy that can win, just like the head of the Pacers did, Larry Bird, his buddy. I'd want a guy like Magic Johnson, guys that know how to win.
And
Michael
that's LeBron
Jordan.
James.
And that's LeBron.
Because LeBron James, he's done
a winner.
It. Wherever he's gone, he's
a
built
winner.
it.
Hey, I need a T.O.
They got a picture of Phil Knight and the PK.
Who's the guy on the right there?
Not sure. Oh, wow.
All right.
For me?
For you.
Which one should I eat, Roxy?
I think you should eat the one of yourself.
This one should go into the museum here. I don't know. What do you think? You want the first bite or the second bite?
You take the first bite.
Okay. Yeah.
How is it?
Superb. This is called a Glockenspiel, okay? Made famous. It's a German name.
You broke it.
No, I didn't break it. It comes apart like that. That's how you transport it. So you can, please, don't you know anything about Glockenspiels? This is what's your name?
Isaac Lee.
Isaac Lee. Yeah, you're a student here, right, Isaac? All right, you're a big Bear fan too. Hey, show us your hat. Put the hat down a little bit. Oh, now that's not a bear. That's a beaver. That's a beaver.
That's a bear, Bill. The Cal Bears. The Bears.
That's a little tiny bear.
All right, can we stop interviewing the Glockenspiel guy and focus on the game, please? They're making a run here.
You called it a blowout 20 minutes ago. Isaac, whatever that play was, don't run it again. Fantastic defense, but please, you got to attack the offensive basket. What a game. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere.
E-Trade halftime report.
Antonio here.
Throws the kick out. Ginobili's wide open for three.
Oh, what a pass. What a pass.
Duncan again.
Speaking of dogs, Asheville is one of the top 5 dog-friendliest cities in the land. And today is our dog Potter's birthday. And so at the campsite this morning, we had a birthday celebration for Potter.
What did the birthday celebration entail?
Woof, 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 woof. Give me some food, will you, big guy?
So he speaks dog and English, is that right?
Yes. Woof, woof. Arr. So while you are here glorifying hate, glorifying dirty play, glorifying flagrant fouls and selfish individual play, I'm going to celebrate the birthdays of peace and love with Jack Kerouac, Liza Minnelli, and James Taylor, who have all been big-time headline performers right here in Las Vegas, the peaceful, relaxing meadows in the heart of the Mojave Desert.
Sports Center's up next here on ESPN.
Have you ever been to
on bracketology? Here's first Bills Pac-12 NCAA tournament teams. He's got everybody in there.
No, I got all the good teams in there, and Arizona State's playing as well as anyone right now. Cal is doing a good job, but the top 6 are in lots through Washington State. Washington and Stanford, how they finish will determine. Ray and Jerry trying to figure things out, the fate of the known world and the balance here. He does not need a little chair because he is a giant in a world of shriveling midgets. And speaking of shriveling midgets, what was your name again?
What is wrong? The first half, Arizona State.
I'm guilty of having fun in Las Vegas. Fun with a purpose. In the first half stats, 3-point shooting. Arizona State comes out on fire. That's the first possession of the game. Des Cambridge. Time is UCLA student section and band. They won the pizza relay contest here while Justin Kokoski, the eternal trainer for all of us, is out there working with Tony Padilla to find all the blood and get it off there. Blood, sweat, and tears in T-Mobile across the way. MGM Grand Garden. Jimmy Buffett is underway, and Jaime Hawkins is drilling jumpers, blocking shots, teasing the big guys. A giant. What a team that was. And Zach Collins, who should have been the star of that game, other than 3 guys in Foot Locker jerseys showed up, and the rest is history. Sadly, that Zach got hurt.
Hachimura's progress. He didn't even play in the Final Four that year, but he's a player now as he punctuates that play with a slam. Throw it down, Rui. And the kennel has come alive here. Throw him some dog bones. Yeah, throw him some dog bones. Woof, woof. Spike, where are you? Break free of your chain, Spike. Throw it down, Rui.
in your face. Japan, the land of the Red Sun.
Are you aware that you played for the Boston Celtics?
I have no idea. Did I?
You did win Sixth Man of the Year.
Which means I was Larry Bird's valet, which means my job was to tell Larry what time to game. The Tinder portal, which has been very good for the Conference of Champions. And with Miles Johnson seeing the opportunity that UCLA does not have a shot blocker, he comes here and says, yeah, I found myself a home.
Did you call it, you mean the transfer portal? You called it the Tinder portal.
Tinder portal, yeah.
Why, you're saying that the transfer portal is like Tinder? Where you swipe right or left to get a player?
Well, do you love me today?
For the sake of goodness in the world, I hope that the Knicks run continues.
You do?
Yes.
Why?
Because I like this team a lot.
Why?
Because of the players they have on it.
But what players you like?
I like the toughness of Julius Randle.
Yep.
What he's done. I mean, I was there. I first met him when he was a rookie with the Lakers, and I was a huge fan of his in Kentucky, although he had some injury problems there too. And he fought his way back, and Julius Randle has just developed into one of those really tough players, fierce competitor, tenacious as can be. Most importantly, though, he's skilled, and he's willing to get physical out there.
This is going to be
Huskies and Bears fight. Because usually what happens when that happens is that the dogs come in and they nip and tuck around the Bears, who just kind of stand there and look around, and then eventually the Bears get tired of these little antagonistic Huskies. So the Bears, they just come and they just smash the Huskies. And that's what's happened right now.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Bears and Huskies, the matchup that we have tonight. And did you know that Grizzly Bears, which used to be predominant here in Southern California, they left millenniums ago. That's a long, long time ago. But in 1933, California's Department of Fish and Wildlife, they brought 27 bears from Yosemite to Los Angeles. And ever since, the San Gabriel and the San Bernardino Mountains, they've got a significant bear population.
Sox and Angels at the Diamond in the park.
This is your first ever baseball game doing this job, right?
This is a job?
That's true.
Well, I understand that it starts and then you play,
yeah,
but that the offense can't touch the ball, and that the defense goes first, and that there's no time limits, and you just go until somebody says, it's over. Sounds very much like a Dead show.
It's a timeless game.
I love timelessness. You're timeless.
Well, the one thing
I've been dead for quite a few years.
And we all may be by the end of the night. The music playing means we are actually out of time.
Bridges, who is not, I'm told, related to Lloyd or Bo or Bill, the Bridge School, the Bridge Benefit Concert, the St. John's Bridge, or the Golden Gate Bridge.
There's a foul inside, and it's on Michigan State and Tillman.
I love bridges. It's really the ultimate tool because it allows you to get someplace you can't get on your own.
There's a lot of bridges here in Portland as well.
12 between the Willamette Falls and the St. John's Bridge on the north, including the Tillicum Bridge, which is the largest, longest non-car bridge in America.
And you rode across it this week, didn't you, Bill?
I rode a bike across.
Robert Sarver from San Diego, the University of Arizona, bought the team from Jerry Colangelo, and the vision to somehow acquire Boris Diaw. And when you look at Boris Diaw, what he's done to this franchise, he's changed everything. And as we celebrate his brilliance, and when you talk to Boris Diaw, what a classical human being he is. It was 201 years ago today. Yeah. That Beethoven's Symphony No. 3 in E flat, which escorted in the age of Romanticism in music. And when I look at Boris Diaw, I think of Beethoven and the age of the Romantics. This guy has gone.
Hey, Bill, I got a shirt for you from Pardon My Take.
Okay.
Oh, God bless, buddy.
I went to
Temecula and brought you some dirt. You do it like this, you get it, you sort of rub it on, you get it, and then you just sort of, okay, now I'm ready. This can be burnt as fuel. This can be used as decoration in your house.